is the universal sound of Real Music FM to the world.
Real with the rice, real with the peas. Real Music FM is preparing a great feast, and at this feast, love, joy, and peace will increase. Just so you know, you're in tune to the Rice and Peas Show. I am the poetic preacher, just so you know.
Yes. We're talking about the sounds of Teri in the building. Have a little quick word with Teri and see what's going on. Teri.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. And I'm also waiting on my rice and peas.
All right. Well, like we said, it is the Rice and Peas Show. And the privilege to be with my Baba John, I tell you that. But yes. And also we're accompanied here by management as well. So blessed love goes out to Maxine. Yeah, just keeping an eye on things, yeah? All right, yeah. All right, Teri. You're not a stranger to realmusicfm.com. We have spoken previously. Yes. So tell me about your journey. I mean, the last time we spoke, you was in Canada.
Yes.
Toronto.
And we
so
had a Skype interview.
Yes.
I really enjoyed that. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, your journey. What's the music scene like in Toronto now, sort of thing?
Since we've been back, it's been picking up quite a lot, of course, and being here. Have another interview coming up as well. What have I been doing since we've been here? Shows and stuff like that, like little shows, private shows, like, singing mainly Breathless Kiss.
Which is your latest,
my latest single.
Your latest tune. Well, we'll play that a little bit later on in our show. All right. So you're originally born in Jamaica, is that correct?
Oh yes, I was born in Jamaica. Grew up in Jamaica as well.
Okay. And you're not stranger to the UK?
Oh no, I've lived here for a very long time as well.
Right. Okay.
And then went to Canada. Where we were invited to Canada, if that makes sense, because mainly of our job, I'm a phlebotomist, and my manager, she's a manager in government where she does and stuff. So they had that gap where they needed people to come in and do stuff, so we were there doing that, mainly.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got an array of music here.
Yes.
And so how long would you say you've been singing for?
Quite a few years. Then when I came to the UK, I got caught up in the medical field, but I was still doing music, but not as I should be, like in depth and involved as I should be or should have been.
Yeah, it's not easy juggling that sort of music career and also trying to earn money at the same time.
Yeah, at that time, yes.
It's not an easy thing. All right, I've got a track here called Sweet Baby. Tell me about this track. Where was this made?
That was done in Jamaica while I was in Jamaica. That was done in Jamaica, yes.
All right, do you remember the recording studio?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll play it, and I'm pretty...
Mixing Lab.
Oh, right.
Mixing Lab. That was done at Mixing Lab.
All right, okay. A track entitled Sweet Baby, we're talking about Teri. All right.
Baby, I was wondering, tonight's the night. Sweet, sweet baby, don't you wanna save me? Don't you wanna lay me? Don't you wanna play me? Sweet, sweet baby, don't you wanna play me? Don't you wanna lay me? Don't you wanna save me? I've got this feeling, this wonderful feeling. I got it inside. Come take a ride, you better come get this. Why not come with a routine? Come make me give some schooling. Set me up right, I need a good ride. You better come get this right. Sweet, sweet baby, don't you wanna save me? Don't you wanna lay me? Don't soothing. I wanna give you something. Don't be shy, the size is right. You better come get this. Why not come with the plating? Cause my body is jumping. Need the bump and grinding. Watch me how me move me waistline. Sweet, sweet baby, don't you wanna save me?
Track entitled.
Don't you wanna lay me? Don't you wanna play me? Sweet, sweet baby, don't you wanna play me? Don't you wanna lay me? Don't you wanna play me? Oh baby, I can't forget. Reminiscing the way we met. Calling my name in your sleep. That's how when our love's complete. It's not like me to be forward. Love is for real, signed and sealed. If you like the way I feel, then baby, let's close the deal. Sweet, sweet baby, don't you wanna save me? Don't you wanna lay me? Don't you wanna play me? Sweet, sweet baby, don't you wanna play me? Don't you wanna lay me? Don't you wanna save me? I got this feeling, this wonderful feeling. I got it inside. Come take a ride, better come get
Yes, yes, yes. Sweet, sweet baby. We're talking about Teri. All right, Teri. I mean, obviously, this was made in and laid and sung in Jamaica.
Yes, mixing live in Jamaica, yes.
Right. And do you notice a big difference, or is there a great difference between that of, say, studios in Jamaica than in the UK or Toronto?
Yes, the sound is completely different. The sound itself is completely different in the way in which I can't explain it, like that sound that you get in terms of the recording booth, the mixing, all of it, just the finished product. It's completely different.
Was it faster in Jamaica, or you just feel a more richness in Jamaica?
It's that as well, and also that vibe. You're never alone when you're at a studio in Jamaica. There's always this flock of people. There's just always a lot of people at the studio that just gives you that energy. If you're just doing a song, even if you're in the studio and of course, the doors are closed and everything, but everyone's just out there just vibing and just dancing and stuff, and that gives you that energy. So it leaves you putting that back in the song as well that you're doing. So it just empowers it more. So you just feel like, yeah, just going and going and going and going.
Yeah. Did you meet other artists in the studios as well?
In Jamaica?
Yeah, well, any of the studios.
Oh
yeah.
my God, yes. There are always artists at the studio. There are so many artists. You'll never be at the studio and a big artist not pass through. You'd be there and, like, for example, we're at Big Yard. Big Yard is known as Shaggy's studio, as we call it in Jamaica. And Shaggy will pass through, or Sean Paul will pass through. But we don't do that thing where we run them down and make them feel assaulted. But it's just really cool. They're down to earth. Just really wonderful people. You just
Yeah, I can imagine the energy, the vibes
Yeah.
must be quite inspiring, really.
It's absolutely wonderful. You just vibe. You just have a wonderful time.
Right. Okay. Lego Banton. How did you come across Lego Banton?
I was at the studio doing just after I finished writing that song, and what's it called again? Put It On Me.
Yeah.
After I Put It On Me and I sang it, it just sounded flat, like it needed something more. And as we're saying about other artists he was just there. He just happened to be there, and the producer I was working with at the time, and I just turned and said, "Can you do something on the track?" And he said, "Yeah." He just went in and just did it without
one hit.
yeah. He just went in without thinking about it and just did it without thinking about it.
Yeah, okay. So talking about writing lyrics, how did you come about this one, or how do you come about writing in general?
Okay, when it comes to writing for me, I don't just sit and just decide, okay, I'm going to write about this, or okay, I'm going to write about that. I listen to the rhythm and I listen to certain intricate phrases, melodies, or it could be the piano, it could be the guitar, it could be the drums, and I'm going to follow that consistent pattern or that thing that grabs me within the melody, within the tune itself, and that's what I write to based on what it gives me.
Right, I hear you. All right, tracking title, Put It On Me. We're talking about Teri and Lego Banton.
Hey Terry, Lego coming over with roses and strawberry. Ha! You see?
Ooh, baby, don't you see? You got a lot of love, wanna spend it on me.
Raw cash, baby.
Me in the back of your bedroom suite.
Anytime, anytime.
Baby, when you're done, can you put it on me?
I will do it, I will do it.
I'm sweet as candy, boy, unwrap me like you know. Put it under, boy, and let's go with the flow. When you work me, I can hardly go to sleep.
That's the way I do my thing, baby.
Stroke my thighs, let it sparkle in my eyes. Ooh, baby, don't you see? You got a lot of love, wanna spend it on me.
Alright.
Me in the back of your bedroom suite.
Champagne's chilling.
Baby, when you're done, can you put it on me?
She want it 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time. And now me roots and me stone ginger wine. Woman a call me say, you know what explore time. Come off of the bed now, a floor time. Some boy no time, down below time. All in the all them a watch show time. While me and Caroline and Sunshine, all time.
Do you want it good? You want it fast? You want it slow? Tell me where you want it, boy, and show me where to go. If you want it back, you want it front, you want it low. Show me where you want it, boy, and tell me where to go. Ooh, baby,
Yes. Lego Banton,
don't you see?
Teri, in the building, realmusicfm.com to the world.
Them yo me response, yeah. For the woman them yo me give thanks. Anytime yo she need assistance, they instant, yeah. They constant. Pressure our case with persistence. No time me now put up resistance. And when she walk man out of me pissed at me give her and tell pagan fi keep them distant. Girl, hold me out 'cause that is important. 'Cause Rasta loving yo full of substance. The ingredients to make you never unbalance. I'll tell you this, I love we got the full distance.
I'll swing it high, I'll swing it fast, I'll swing it low. Baby, when you swing it right there, oh no. Candlelight, sweet romances in the night. Give me love and kisses anywhere you like. Ooh, baby, don't you see? You got a lot of love, wanna spend it on me. Put me in the back of your bedroom suite. Baby, when you're done, can you put it on me?
Yes, yes, yes. Put it on me. We're talking about Teri, the international artist, should I say, in the building.
Thank you for having me.
No.
Before going any further, I'd like to give a shout out to the people who are logged in and locked to the chat room, who is Father Stevie's, Special and Gifted, Chocolate Flavor, and One Elsewhere. Thank you for joining us.
All right, all right. All right, talking about collaborations, is anyone like you think you'd like to do a duet with? I think we may have asked this before, but things change and ideas change. Both in the reggae field and outside of reggae, who you think you might like to do a duet with?
Well, right now, I was thinking of one Stylo G.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely. I love his style, you know, that reggae flavor that he does. Oh gosh, I love that Sister Nancy song, loving it. That one that he did.
Okay.
I love his style, so I'd really love to do a collab with him. If you're listening, give a shout out.
All right. Well, it's a worldwide thing, and it is truly global. And some of the countries, like even Mexico and Iceland. I mean, Iceland listening to reggae music, so you know it is a good medium. It is a very good medium.
Yeah.
All right. Whispery conversation. Tell me a little bit about this track.
Whisper Conversation was written and recorded at Mixing Lab, as in the same day it was written, it was recorded. Mixing Lab.
See that speed?
Yeah, I was just really inspired by that beat. And as well, it was just this big joke about I have this, they were saying to me that I have a somewhat unhealthy relationship with my phone, because I'm always on it, I'm always texting, I'm always whispering to someone on my phone. So with that, that's why out of a joke and stuff, I wrote Whispery Conversations. So that's where that song came from.
All right. And I'm sure that applies to probably millions of people out there right now. So, all right, let's hear it.
She's so pretty. Wine me. Whispery conversations, no one knows. Come on, let's have fun. Move your body like you should. Can you feel the flow? Can you feel it's happening? Do you wanna make a mess up? Come on and penetrate it. I've got it waiting for you. Can you feel the heat? Come on. I know it's sweet. Can you feel it climbing? Ride me, baby, ride me. Console me. I want you to ride me. Ride me, baby, ride me. Console me. I want you to ride me. Kiss me from my head to toe. Baby, you got to know. You got me so excited. My nipples standing in my shirt. My body's so alert. I can't describe it. Do you wanna make a mess up? Come on and penetrate it. I've got it waiting for you. Touch me where you know you should. Boy, I'm so inclined. Can you see me coming? Ride me, baby, ride me. Console me. I want you to ride me. Ride me, baby, ride me. Console me. I want you to ride me. Do you wanna make a mess up? Come on and penetrate it. I've got it waiting for you. Whispery conversations, no one knows. Come on, let's have fun. Move your body like you should. Can you feel the flow? Can you see what's happening? Do you wanna make a mess up? Come on and penetrate it. I've got it waiting for you. Can you feel the heat? Come on. I know it's sweet. Can you feel it climbing? Ride me, baby, ride me. Console me. I want you to ride me. Ride me, baby, ride me. Console me. I want you to ride me. Kiss me from my head.
Yes. We're talking about whispery conversation. That's slightly away from reggae. Was that a conscious thing?
Sorry?
Yeah, this is slightly away from reggae music. Is that a conscious thing? The type of music.
You mean that song you're
This
about?
song, yeah. It's Ebony J just coming in the studio and that's what it is. It's called Whispery Conversation. All right. Now knowing Ebony J now, in fact, fun enough, earlier on, I knew that Jerry was going to talk to our guest regarding Twitter. And you know he's the number one Twitter around the globe at the moment. So they was having a long conversation. You can imagine about Twitter and the 30,000
Oh gosh,
followers,
yeah.
etc.
I was just talking to him about that.
Yeah, all right. That's how we do it. All right, I mean, okay. Talking about producers, obviously you must have worked with quite a few producers around the globe.
Well, let's put it in context. I've worked with, I don't know why my brain's going blank today. Through the producer I was working with on this project, with these songs that we're doing, like Whisper Conversations and all of that. Through him, Clive Hunt worked with him on this project, where he was the one that was there in terms of the mixing, the mastering and stuff. So without working directly with Clive Hunt, I've worked with Clive Hunt, if that makes sense. So I've never worked solely with Clive Hunt. I've worked with Clive Hunt through the producer on these songs. And also, what's his name? I've also I started with Computer Paul.
Okay.
When he just started this group, MBC. Of course, I was very young. Still in contact with him and stuff. Chat to him now and again. I've also worked with Shaggy's manager, where I done a song that was put out years ago.
Okay, so you're no stranger to it, really.
Not really.
All right, okay. I've got a tune called Ja Love here. Now, I know that it's a Robin Hood production.
Oh, that's from Mikey.
From Mikey.
Yes,
now,
Mikey Vaughan, yes.
Yes, top producer.
Robin Hood production.
All right, big it up, big it up, big it up. And now that I know he's going to not be too pleased because I'm going to play this one because it's not completely finished to the satisfaction that he wants to hear it on the radio.
Oh my god.
But I look on it as a dub plate, same way. And I'm going to play it same way. So, you know, Mikey, big up yourself and your production. This, I know it's not quite finished yet, but it's still worthy of playing in my ears.
He's going to say it's rough and it shouldn't be on the radio, but as you said,
it's just a flavour in it. It's a flavour of things, flavour of things to come. Because I don't believe this one's released as yet, is it?
No, it's not. It's
right.
rough. No, it's not.
Right. We'll call it a dub plate for now.
Yes.
All right. We'll talk about the makeup of the lyrics a little bit later on after this tune.
Definitely.
All right.
Did you ever know that you would need your blessings? Look at the world today. Our youths are going astray. They don't know their history. They don't know their calling. It's time for love, not pride. Put all our fears aside, knowing that we'll survive. Whatever comes, Queen Azinga, Mama Africa, Miss Nanny the Maruzina, Nasa Ante with the golden stool. We hear you calling. Teach them their history. Teach them to love and be free. Teach them that your love is truly amazing. Look at the
yes. I got to big up the Robin Hood production on that one, and this is a music to come in the future. It could all be 2015, I assume.
Yes.
Now, tell me about the makeup of this, the lyrics, and how it came about. We know it's produced by Robin Hood, but how did you get to the lyrics?
It started when Mikey gave me that rhythm to say, see what you can do with it. I'd like you on this rhythm. And I carried it home. I was sitting there listening to it, and I could only come up with just one line, just singing the same melody over and over again. And I called my manager, Maxine Tomlinson, and she came over and stuff the next day, and she was listening to it. And she started writing, and I said, "What you're writing?" She said, I'm writing. It's inspirational." She started writing. So when she finished, she actually wrote both verses for the songs.
Yeah.
And then with that, it was just really easy coming up with the chorus. So with that, well, she wrote the song.
Collaboration.
Yeah. So she came over and she wrote the song. Well, I was just sitting there, so yeah.
That's useful to have a manager who can also bail you out sometimes.
Yeah.
Because every artist at some point must have a mind block where
Yeah.
where nothing is coming,
Yeah.
So I can understand that. All right. Your very latest tune is called Breathless Kiss. Where was this made, and how did this song come about?
Again, my manager linked me with Kimar Flavor McGregor,
All right.
and he sent me a bunch of tracks and stuff, and I'd listened to them. There was one with Sam Smith that he had already done, and I said, I really liked it, and I said, no, he's already put his stamp on it. There are some rhythms or some tracks you hear, immediately you hear it, you know which artist is on it.
Yeah.
So even if you record on it, it's not going to go anywhere for people to hear anything different because that artist already put their stamp on it.
Mark on it, yeah.
So with that, I said to him, not really, can you send me some more? So he sent me a second batch, and then with that, I heard this one, and I thought, oh, it has got a bit of a rustic sound to it. I really like it. This is my track. And with that, I just started listening to it, and I think it's within the same day I wrote the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that was inspired by the music. Then you wrote the.
When I'm listening to the rhythm itself, as I said earlier, it's how the rhythm makes me feel and what I get from it. That's how I write. I don't just sit and write and said, okay, I'm going to come up with this topic and write. I write based on how the rhythm makes me feel, what I get from it.
All right. So the music give you the energy.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's hear it. We're talking about Breathless Kiss. Yes. Gonna take it right to the very, 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 very top, but only with a different version.
We're going live. One breath of me and you're gone. One breath of you and I'm there. One night of us with openness. You fill my world when you're here.
breathlessness. I can taste your breathless kiss. Let me hold you near, oh, I'll dry your tears. Baby, come on by, oh, I'll hold you near. You can rest your head on my shoulder. Maybe take your time, oh, I want you. Baby, say you're mine one last time. I sing this song for our love.
Oh, right, I called it unawares then, even myself there. But yeah, big tune. Yeah. So we're doing live and direct right here on realmusicfm.com. We're talking about Teri, the international artist, and we just sang Breathless Kiss. Now, where can we obtain your music from?
Oh my God, let me start by saying it's everywhere.
All right.
It's on iTunes. It's also on Spotify. It's on Amazon. It's everywhere, really. And you can also go, if you want to have a listen to say, okay, I need to hear it before buying it, you can listen to it on YouTube. Just have a quick listen, or you can also go on iTunes and have a listen to it and then buy it.
And if people wanted to get in contact with you, what medium would they use to get in contact with you?
I'm always on Facebook, always on Twitter, also on Instagram, so you can hit me up right there. And also my manager, if you want to work with me, which I'm sure you will do. My manager is Maxine Tomlinson. She's also on Facebook.
All right, so they're the various mediums on which you can get hold of Teri, the artist, international artist. All right, you say international. Obviously, you've done gigs around the globe, outside of obviously the UK.
When we say international, it's in the sense of, yes, I have, but it's in the literal sense in terms of recording artists.
All right.
It's in the sense of I've been recording in Jamaica. And then the UK. I've been recording in the UK, then Canada, and then coming back. So it's literally international recording artists.
All right.
So it's in the literal sense of recording artists. But yes, I have been.
So wherever you go, really, you just make sure you lay down a track. So
Recording artists, yes.
Yeah.
So it's in the literal sense, yes.
I hear you. So what? Any thoughts of an album or something coming up in the future?
We're looking forward to do an EP. We're working on an EP at the moment, yes.
All right. Okay. Bring It Home to Me. How did that come about?
Bring It On Home to Me with Fitzroy from Mindful 13. Big up Fitzroy if you're out there listening. That song came about, I got linked to him through D-Boss in going to Canada. Deciding, okay, apart from working, need to start music, and Maxine just started managing me and stuff like that. Deciding, okay, how to start, where to start. And then she linked me with Fitzroy from Mindful 13, and he said, okay, the best way to start is to do, basically sing over
A popular
one
tune,
of those.
really.
Yeah. So with that, he had initially suggested something by Marcia Griffiths,
Okay.
but I wasn't feeling it. As I was saying to him, that I didn't really feel that one, so I suggested Bring It On Home to Me, because it's a song that I didn't hear a lot of females doing, apart from when you listen to the shows that Simon Cowell and all of them come on, you hear people singing
the
it over.
talent shows,
So outside of that, I didn't hear a female done it over. So I said, okay, I really love the song and I want to do it over. So with that, I sang it for him a cappella over the phone. He said, if you can do it that way, then of course we'd go ahead and do it. And with that, we said, all right, go ahead.
All right. Did they send the tune to you? And
He sent the tracks. He just sent the basic drum and bass.
Yeah.
And then I sang on that, send him back, and then he did the rest of the rhythm around it, around my
Wow.
voice.
You see how technology works now?
Yeah.
Right. All right. Yeah, well, I've got to say that Mighty Fool 13 is family to realmusicfm.com as well. And yeah, they're doing big things out there in US of A. So blessed love goes out to you, Fitzroy Francis and China Nicole and the whole team out there as well. So it's Sam Cooke original song, Bring It Home to Me. All right, check it out.
If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me.
The only station I tune into is Real Music FM. You don't know what you know.
If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. You know I left when you left. Now I know I've only hurt myself. Bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. I'll buy you jewelry, money too. That ain't all I give to you. Bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. You know I'll always be your queen. Till I'm dead and buried in my grave. Bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Baby, I've tried to treat you right, but you stayed out till night. I forgive you. Bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Now you know we have this thing going on, right? You and I, as always. Even till death do us part. Bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me.
Yes. Big tune, I must say. Is there? You've done a video for any of your tracks?
No, not as yet. No.
So there are things to look forward to.
Well, you know, in speaking with Ebby,
Ebony J.
yeah, he was saying that you guys were thinking of doing video production. So, you know, at the end of the day, anything's possible. If you guys want to be the first to, you know, do my song, then all as well.
Watch this space. All right. That's all I can say. Collaboration and linking up, basically, for true. All right, my everything. Tell me about this particular track.
Before we get into that, you know, chocolate flavor. I, you know, someone's just pinched me and let me know that you're, you know, really enjoying the program. You know, so keep it locked. I'm really happy you're enjoying it.
Yeah, big up chocolate flavor. Special and gifted Father Stevie there in the mix.
And one elsewhere.
Yeah, and that's what, and all the silent listeners, because we, of course, we have many silent listeners who don't particularly want to put their name or voice forward.
True.
But we know you're listening because the stats tell us so. So blessed love goes out to you globally as well.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, and I hope if you hadn't heard of Teri, that this would help you to understand who she is and the type of music that she produces as well. So yeah, My Everything. Sorry, we was on My Everything.
My Everything, yes.
Yeah, how did that come about?
Well, that was also recorded at Missing Lab. Again, hearing that song and how it made me feel, decided to just go with the flow and did that song. After it was done, I was told that it kind of gave that feeling of a, as they put in Jamaica, that rum bar feeling.
All right. Let's hear this rum bar tune, yeah? All right. My Everything. All right, Ebony J just coming out of the studio and asked me to pull it up. You know what? I'm gonna let I'm gonna let Teri introduce this tune.
Okay, this is My Everything, the rumbar rhythm, the rumbar song.
All right.
Your lips are like roses.
track entitled My Everything. And it's also available, yes, on
Everywhere.
everywhere.
It's mainly on iTunes. It's on a compilation album mainly. You'll find it.
Okay. A compilation, you mean the same rhythm with many artists on it? you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know
Yeah,
the
it was
rhythm?
like a project that was done like with the producer I was talking about. It's on that compilation, Dance Hall Culture.
Dancehall Sculpture. All right,
Yeah.
so check that out. All right, My Everything. All right, the next track I've got here is called I'm Free. How did that come about?
I'm Free is the same as the other tracks in terms of listening. Took it home, listened to it, wrote it the same night, brought it back to the studio the next day and recorded it. Same place, mixing lab. Yeah.
Yeah, so big up the Mixing Lab team, can I say. All right, I'm Free.
Yes.
Heartache, mistakes, all the promises that you've made. This is where my love ends. Let's go. Babe, it's not Saturday night. Everything will be alright. Babe, it's not Saturday night. Say you're hanging with your friends. Don't wanna talk to me or nobody else. No more sitting by the phone, wondering when you will come home. Heartache, mistakes, all the promises you used to make. Babe, I'm trying to play it cool, but you've broken all the rules.
The only station I tune into is Real Music FM. You don't know what it now.
Taking it right to the top.
Mistakes, all the promises that you've made. This is where my love ends. Let's go. Babe, it's not Saturday night. Everything will be alright. Babe, it's not Saturday night. Say you're hanging with your friends. Don't wanna talk to me or nobody else. No more sitting by the phone, wondering when you will come home. Heartache, mistakes, all the promises you used to Let's go. I'm free. Baby, my soul's at ease. I'm free. Baby, my soul's at ease. I'm free. Baby, my mind and my soul's at ease. Oh, baby.
Yes, track entitled I'm Free. We're talking about Teri. Gotta big up the mixing lab. For that good productions. All right, time is certainly running and passing. We've got one tune here called Beautiful Hurts. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Okay, Beautiful Hurts. That song was written from personal experience, basically. Kind of a personal song in terms of I used to be a model, and in so doing, you go through that thing where you're told you need to lose more weight, you need this, so it leaves you feeling like you're not beautiful enough unless you're really skinny or you look a certain way. So from that, I can say that's another song that I've written. First, it had to do with, that phone thing and that, but this one was written without rhythm or anything. I just sat and wrote that, and of course, my manager had to help me in terms of, after it was finished and I did it for her. She said to me, "Okay, in terms of it making sense, all of that, you need to put that there, this there, and use that for the chorus." So in terms of structuring it. Yeah, she had her hands in there.
Okay, well, that's good to have a manager who's capable of doing that. 'Cause that does help.
Yeah, it does. It does a lot.
All right. Let's hear this tune. It's called Beautiful Hurts. All right, check it out.
Caught glimpses of him smiling at someone else. Oh, she was beautiful with a natural glow. With a smile on his face, he turned and said, "Can you be as thin as her? You know the change won't hurt." I asked him why he can't love me for me. He said he's tired of the same.
All right, you know what? We have Teri in the building. Why not just do it live and direct? You can't get no better than that.
Okay, so this song's going out to everyone who's listening silently and also who's in the chat room with us, enjoying every moment of it. The song's really going out to people out there, whether man, woman, child, whoever you are, who's not feeling their best and who's feeling that if they're not living up to someone else's standard, then they're not good enough. Always remember, love yourself first. So this is from me to you.
All right.
Caught glimpses of him smiling at someone else. Oh, she was beautiful with a natural glow. With a smile on his face, he turned and said, "Can you be as thin as her? You know the change won't hurt." I asked him why he can't love me for me. He said he's tired of the same. With a smile on his face. Go on now.
All right, you heard it live and direct. Let's hear it with a little bit of music. All right, we're talking about Teri, the international artist. And you know what? Just stay locked on for more.
Caught glimpses of your smiling hair, someone else. Oh, she was beautiful with a natural glow. With a smile on his face, he turned and said, "Can you be as thin as her? You know the change won't hurt." I asked him why he can't love me for me. He said he's tired of the same. Though my heart is breaking, I may believe I was that beautiful girl, but I wish I was as beautiful as her. You're beautiful, hers. It's got consequences. You're beautiful, hers. To my defenses. You're beautiful, hers. There's no pretending. You're beautiful. Took a look at my reflection, didn't like what I saw, staring back at me. So I did what he wanted, made the change, I done what he needed. I've lost the weight, and now that I've changed, it's not the same. It hurts even more than before, and I can't let him know. I'm hating me inside. Inside, you're beautiful, hers. It's got consequences. You're beautiful, hers. To my defenses. You're beautiful, hers. No pretending. You're beautiful. It hurts. Now what I wanna say, I've gotta learn to love me in my own way. You're beautiful, hurts. It's got consequences. You're beautiful, hurts. To my defenses. You're beautiful, hurts. Oh, babe.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hello, welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes, yes. A beautiful hearse, a beautiful song, a beautiful person to be talking about Teri. All right.
Thank you.
All right, time is certainly running and passing and passing and running. Have you got a few words to say to a few people?
Oh, yes. Before going any further, I'd really love to big up Otobi in Japan and Veronica in Scotland. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'm really hoping that you're loving it. Well, from all the activities, I can see that you guys are really enjoying it. Thank you very much for joining us.
And is there some people you'd like to big up?
Yes, I'd love to big up first and foremost you guys for having me here at Real Music. Thanks to all the producers, everyone that I've worked with, my manager who has to put up with my foolishness sometimes, and everyone who's locked in, and also the silent listeners. Thank you very much for joining us. Have an absolutely wonderful day.
All right, and can you remind the listeners where they can obtain your music and to contact you both?
My manager is on my page. First and foremost, her number's just right there on my fan page. I've put it there myself.
All right.
My songs, you can find my songs on iTunes. You can find it as well on
CD Baby?
yes,
CD Baby.
and Spotify as well as Amazon.
All right, so all the leading media downloaders, you can get them from that site. And it's Teri, T-E-R-I.
Yes.
All right, international
National recording artist.
recording artist. That's the full title.
Yes.
All right, well, all right. I'm going to play, as I started, Not Just Another Girl, which is true to fact, not just another girl. But you know what? I'm going to drag in the manager as well, because it takes two, and most managers are hidden, but you don't hear their voices, apart from the artist, of course.
That's
so
true.
we're going to have a word with Maxine straight after this one. But before I play this one, Just Another Girl, how did this come about?
Okay, that song as well was written based on that flavor, that the tune itself. You'll notice when you're listening to it, there's a bit of a Spanish flavor because
Yeah, I was going to ask you
of
about
what it, yes. So it's because of what the rhythm, the beat itself gives. It lends itself that. So that's what I put into it. And as I was saying to you earlier as well, when we were off air, with each track, depending on how it makes me feel or what it gives, I'll either change my voice according to how it makes me feel or something like that. You never know what I'm coming with. It's just what the rhythm does to me.
Yeah, that's very true, because we was talking about that during in between the songs. And yes, you can hear the various changes in the voice with the particular tune. So that's absolutely true. And if you don't believe me, you can just go and buy the tunes, isn't it, really?
Yes. Yes.
All right. It's been a pleasure talking to you and interviewing you. And like I said earlier, I hope that those who have not heard of Teri before get a fuller depth of who this individual is, and go and support the cause, I'll say.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we're going to leave you with Not Just Another Girl. And on the other side of that, I'm going to have a word with the manager. All right, so stay locked on to realmusicfm.com.
This is good. I love you. Déjà me sacro ma soa. No quiero ser alguien más. Let me be myself. Don't want to be someone else. I'm not just another girl. I'm not just some pretty face. You look in my eyes, you see all my pain. You know what I wanna say. My insecurities have gotten the best of me. Maybe sometimes I just wanna cry. I just wanna lose my mind. Déjà me sacro ma soa. No quiero ser alguien más. Déjà me sacro ma soa. No quiero ser alguien más. I'm telling you how I feel. I'm trying to keep it real. I'm dying inside. I just cannot hide it. Freedom to be myself. I'm searching for love, searching for hope, searching for something else. I just wanna be myself. A girl that I've never felt, never had, never met. Déjà me sacro ma soa. No quiero ser alguien más. Let me be myself. yesterday. I've got responsibilities. I'm taking good care of me. I know what I want, I know what I need. Someone's out there for me.
All right, just got a message from Ebony J. He's asked to pull it up and take it right to the very top. So you know what? I'm going to do exactly that. All right.
This is good. I love you. Déjà me sacro ma soa. No quiero ser alguien más. Let me be myself. Don't want to be someone else. I'm not just another girl. I'm not just some pretty face. You look in my eyes, you see all my pain. You know what I wanna say. My insecurities have gotten the best of me. Maybe sometimes I just wanna cry. I just wanna lose my mind. Déjà me sacro ma soa. No quiero ser alguien más. Déjà me sacro ma soa. No quiero ser alguien más. I'm telling you how I feel. I'm trying to keep it real. I'm dying inside. I just cannot hide it. Freedom to be myself. I'm searching for love, searching for hope, searching for something else. I just wanna be myself. The girl that I've never felt, never had, never met. Déjà sacro ma soa. No quiero ser alguien más. Let me be myself. Don't want to be someone else. I've said what I wanna say. Nothing can take away the woman I am, the girl that you knew. That was just yesterday. I've got responsibilities. I'm taking good care of me. I know what I want, I know what I need. Someone's out there for me.
Yes, yes, yes. Not just another girl. We're talking about Teri. All right. In the hot seat right now, we have her manager, Maxine. I must say, welcome to realmusicfm.com.
And thank you very much for having me.
All right. All right. As a manager, I mean, what is your role as a manager? Because there's managers for all walks of life, in life. But in the music industry, what does it take to be a manager?
It's completely different in the music industry compared to other industries. My background is strategic management. So I've managed politicians, chief executives in government for a number of years. And trust me, managing Teri is the hardest job that I've ever had in my entire life. And I say that because there's a number of things that you really need to be able to balance. You have to balance, you have to keep them motivated, you have to keep them working, you have to ensure that they're not lazy, and then you also have to promote them, and you have to, sort of take them with you. So you have the vision, they have the talent, and it's actually trying to work together and have that vision, because music doesn't stay the same. So what we were doing 5 years ago and how music was perceived 5 years ago and how you're going to sell music now is completely different. So my job as a manager is to scan the horizon, see what's happening across the world, hence international. So we're coming from Birmingham, we're London, Toronto, Teri's from Jamaica. Who knows where we're going to go next, because music's worldwide, isn't it? So that's my role as a manager. All
right, and I must enough respect also, because you came all the way from Luton to the studios, which is not round the corner, and in time as well. So blessing goes out to you both. Well, articulated planning, I would say. Something else you got to do as well.
yes, you really do need to set out that plan. And again, this is where you need to manage the artist and keep them motivated. For example, I'll give you a very good example. A couple of days ago, we were, we've only recently returned to the UK. I think it was on the 15th of December for a while. And, I'm making contacts in Birmingham, making contacts in London. And Terry's like, I want to get on shows. I want to get on shows. Why aren't you getting me on shows? And I'm like, we have to get your songs out there first. You're cold. We need to warm it up. And it's like, oh. So, and she's laughing because we have these conversations in terms of, okay, you can't just go in cold. You need to be speaking to people like yourself, AB. You need to be making the rounds. You need to be connecting, and then that's the next step. That's the next step, and then as we said, looking to get an EP together very shortly and a mixtape.
Right. So, as a female, shall I say, in a predominantly male-controlled industry, I would say, how are you finding it?
Interesting, to say the least.
Okay.
It's hard. It is male dominated, and managing a female artist, and certainly one looking like Terry, you have to be able to pick the wheat from the chaff, in a sense. So she'll get a lot of messages. I want to do some music with you. I want to do a collab. Can we come and see you? And it's like, okay, she's very good at saying, well, you need to speak to my manager. Often they don't want to speak to the manager. Well, we don't want to speak to the manager, we want to speak to you. So then you're getting a sense of, okay, where is this going? And, the ones who do want to work with Terry will work, will have that conversation with me. And we do that, we have got that. But just in the sense of trying to get your music out there, it's hard because the industry is male dominated. But that doesn't mean that it cannot be broken. It just means that you have to really think about who your contacts are and use them very wisely. The other thing, and I will say it, I don't know if it's going to be contentious or not, is female artists, females in the music industry. I think what I'd like to see is more collaboration and more love between females, where it's not a competition. Everyone has their own strengths, everyone has their own talents, and it would be so nice if we had some of the newer artists saying, let's do something together, let's do some work together, like we've got Sugar and IKEA in Jamaica now, doing some really good positive stuff. And they're basically, they're highlighted that it's hard in the music industry, and in terms of being female in a male-dominated environment. And I think that, in terms of females coming together, is something that we really need to work on.
Yeah, because having said that, from we are a bit of a foundation DJs, and I can say that from back in the day, say from the late 70s onwards to this day, there are many more female artists than ever before. We witnessed this because we put ourselves out and music is sent to us from all parts of the world, and a lot of them are female artists. So it's just a matter of, I suppose, getting the break from some of these producers, I guess.
Yes, and it's getting that break, isn't it? And we were just having that discussion that one break can come from anywhere, because music is global. So just by sitting here, and I can see Terry frantically twittering away and on Facebook, you make those links and you don't know where those links are going to take you.
Exactly where they're going to lead to. And I guess you have to do the works, the groundworks, for it to pay off as well.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So where do you see your artist in the future?
Um, I actually do have. It's not so much a vision; it's a belief that Teri has something different. There is a difference in terms of her tone, the way in which she can use that tone, her songwriting abilities, the way that she listens to music, and she also crosses genres. So you wouldn't look at her and say, well, you're a reggae artist, you're a dancehall artist, you're R&B, you're pop. So I think she'll get that break. Her latest tune, Breathless Kiss, produced by Kimar Flavor McGregor, and that was very much the idea about tapping into that wider international market. And I truly do believe that that's where she's headed. But obviously, she's always going to be grounded in reggae, R&B, dancehall. So you just never ever know what you're going to get from her. Never.
Okay. You're currently obviously over here, but you're currently in Toronto. What is the music vibe like out there now in comparison, say, to Jamaica or perhaps even the UK?
It's interesting. Toronto's an interesting city. Cold, but
right.
interesting nonetheless. And you do have a reggae scene, and it's quite vibrant, but it's a little fragmented. Canada itself is so huge, so
I can imagine.
so in that sense, when you're just looking at, okay, if we were to go on a tour, okay, you're going to put on a show in Toronto, and then you're going to go to Montreal, then you're going to go to Vancouver. That will take you a week.
Wow.
So it's quite fragmented, but at the same time, because you have IT, because you have the technology reaches out globally. You have some, there are some good artists coming out of Canada, and they're consistent, but there's still this feel of we're still looking to get a break. We're still trying to get a major break, which is different to what's happening in the US, which is different. I mean, certainly coming back to the UK reggae scene feels much more vibrant. It's just there. It's just very vibrant. It's I'm having conversations. It's like, oh, Maxine, can you come and do this? Maxine, can you? It's very, very vibrant. Whereas in Canada, it's fragmented. It's still quite fragmented, and they are putting in a lot of programs for funding for artists. So you can get funding from the Toronto Arts Council, Ontario Arts Council. So they're putting in the funding, but then the funding isn't necessarily geared towards reggae, because as with everything, this is what we want you to do and this is how we want it packaged. Yeah. So unless you're a Maroon 5 and doing sort of blue-eyed reggae in Canada, then you might not get the recognition that you'd need to.
Right, I hear you. So, what about sound systems? Are there quite a few sound systems out there in Toronto?
Not that I was involved with, no.
Yeah, well, certainly in the UK now, it's very difficult for sound systems to play anywhere other than a warehouse out in the sticks, because they've done a curb on so-called loud music. So it's not easy again. Okay, I mean, yeah, is Terry your only artist that you're looking after? Do you looking after more artists?
No, she takes up 125% of my time, so I
Full time
really, yeah,
manager.
absolutely. Unpaid full time.
I'm sure that will change in time to come for
I
sure.
hope so. I've put it in the contract.
All right, and I mean, will you be in the future be doing a lot of sort of band playing with bands, or is it with a PA for now? What would you think?
Whatever comes first, when wherever we can get that exposure. Um, I'd love to do something like a jazz cafe type acoustic set. I think that lends itself to her sound more than a PA. So
Yeah.
I think that would definitely eventually can do her rumbar themes that she so likes.
Yeah, I hear you on that. That's a jazz cafe, okay? And where can they get hold of you? Is it the same way Terry was explaining earlier on?
Yeah, I mean you'll find me. Terry's always on Facebook, and you'll find me on Facebook and on Twitter. Email address Maxine Tomlinson 5 at gmail.com. But and my telephone number 07469 700 148,
All right,
and you can message me anytime.
all right, could you give the listeners a little time to get a pen together, and I think we'll repeat that number, can we?
Okay. Direct telephone contact number here in the UK, whilst we're in the UK, 07469 700 148, and email me at maxinetomlinson5 at gmail.com, and of course message me, and you can find me via Terry's Facebook page.
All right, all right. Okay, was there any big ups you'd like to, any people you'd like to big up?
Yeah, just thinking of the musical journey, and certainly just making the point that it's just sort of clicked. A lot of people might think that Terry's a new artist and she's been around and recording for about 7 years, and she never really bigs herself up enough for that. And just thinking of some of the producers that she's worked with in the past, and Love Injection, she's worked with in the past. My big ups certainly Fitzroy Francis, Mindful 13, Bring It On Home to Me. That was instrumental when we first went to Toronto. Kimar, Flavour McGregor, brilliant track. Breathless Kiss, that's definitely going to be topping the charts. For me, mum and dad, brothers and sisters, I'm trying to keep them out of the limelight, as I like to be, but we have that fallback in as well. So just big up everyone.
All right, you heard that, and that's Maxine Tomlinson, and then you can catch her, as she said earlier on the Facebook, as we call it. So it's been a pleasure having you here on RoomIsFM.com. I believe you're here for a few more months, and of course, if you any shows and anything that you're going to do, just let us know, and we'll certainly plug it for you for sure. All right.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. All right. Well, they're not going anywhere just yet. Well, apart from probably near the kitchen. Brother John is going to now look after them. So you see, she got the energy now. Before she's all humble and quiet, and now the mention of food. Now she's just doing the bogle, the old time bogle dance. Yeah, you see how things run. All right, I'm here up until the hours of 6:30. Unfortunately, DJ Jayu cannot make it tonight. So filling in, bless up to Father Stevie, who's going to step in to DJ Jayut's shoes and cover the show up until a little bit past 9 o'clock to when Poser Bless coming out of the building. All right, so again, blessed love goes out to Terry and Management Maxine. And listen out for their forthcoming tunes as well. So if you didn't know who Terry was, I hope this interview helped helped you find that way. All right. So moving on. We're going to talk about Johnny Clark. We're going to talk about 10 to 1. All right.
No matter what I do, yeah, I'm still in love with you, cause 10 to 1, 10 to 1. There's no difference in what they say. My heart loves the same old way. I just can't win your loveliness away. I thank God.